Looks like we're live. All right. Take this one here with me. I'm going to go over to where it all happens so I can share this biz niche. We'll see some people in here and have a little bit of a discussion. Have some fun. Like a discussion. Don't ask me what I'm doing right now. I have no idea. All right, let's see. Get this copied. Bang. Throw it out here. Put it up on the Twitter. Oh, yeah. Put it up on the Twitter. Oh, my God. I got Brett up on the Twitter. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun with this one. We're going to have some fun. I wish you could create like a chat room on Twitter. That'd be cool. Oh, shit. Been under the weather today, big time. Holy shit. Fucking horrible feeling today. Been sick. Jesus. All right, here we go. Got it shared there. We'll go here. See who else actually shows up. Bang. I actually want to see how this looks on here, how delayed it is. It's not too bad. All right. Okay, now it's going to get a few people in here, and then we're going to discuss a few things and fun. We're going to have some fun, like I said, with this. We're going to have some fun. Have some fun. If we can get the people in here. Right now it says I've got 3. I don't fucking know. Do we have 3? Yeah, it looks like we've got 3. So that's cool. I like how this computer says 2 and this computer says 1. What the fuck? See? Move it in here. I'm watching myself. Oh my God. All right. Shit is crazy. Watching myself. Okay. Like I said, hopefully we'll get some people in here. We can have a really good discussion because I want this show to help ICW move forward in a good direction. That's what I want because I've been getting all kinds of crazy emails, private messages, text messages, phone calls with thoughts, suggestions, ideas, and I'm like, you know what? Every once in a while, I need to take these ideas and present them to the community. And not only present it to the community, allow those who have yet to really provide any ideas to know, hey, present some stuff, bring it to me. So that's what this is going to be about. So that's what we're going to do. Like I said, I don't have that much time. I usually do this real quick in the evening when the wife takes my daughter and the dog's outside. They go on a walk. And usually that walk takes 30 to 45 minutes. So I have time to do this. So it doesn't surprise me we're down to 1 or 2 people. This is what we were talking about, me and Ed, the other day. We were like, how is it that some people will go live? Like, for example, I'm going to say it. Callum will go live around this time. And when he gets to him, and he'll get a whole bunch of views. I go live at this time, I get shit. So it's like, what the hell? But you know what? Let's try and see if we can improve this. I'm going to tweet this bitch to everybody like it's a show. Maybe that'll actually help. Watch that fucking help. Let me go do this. Damn. I'm glad I'm feeling a little better, but I still ain't great. All right. Paste. All right. I'm going to copy and paste this link to everybody I tweet. Also, if you do not get tweeted to from me when I go live on the boards, send me your Twitter handle on the boards so I can make sure I can hand you. If you don't want tweeted to, let me know. I'll remove you. This way you guys know. I don't want to bother people who don't want to be bothered, and I want to bother those who want to be bothered. That's all when it comes to that. All right. Okay. I've now thrown out 2 tweets. There's going to be a third tweet. I think I do like 6 tweets because of how many people I have tweeted to. That sounded really weird. I'll show you guys what I got here in a second. I like showing you guys, like I said, how much stuff I do and what work's put in. Some people just don't understand how much work it actually takes. Some people think it's real easy. Like I'll get I changed this on my call. Can you re-download it? Do you realize how much work that takes? I got to delete the old call, remove him from the universe before I can even do that, then re-download the guy to re-upload him into my system, put him back where he needs to be, and organize it. It's about a 30-minute process to upload somebody. But now, look at this, if you guys can see this. Each set, like this is a set of call twits, this is another one, here's another one, here's another one. I copy and paste all these. And then right here in the middle, you just see me highlight blue, it says ICW is live, and there's the link. I replace this link every time I go live and tweet out to whoever. So that's what I do. It's craziness. Looks like a few more people are showing up now. Yeah, I know, Darren. It's all good. It's all good. I just let people know, hey, it takes time. It takes some time. Because you can't delete a guy just for the sake of deleting a guy. You literally got to have to do the whole thing. That's a fucking trio of camel toes. Wait, never mind. Okay. Well, we're up to 4 or 5 people, it looks like. So I'm not going to waste too much time. So we're going to get into this here in just a minute. I haven't seen Ed in here. I didn't see Callan. Hell, I didn't even see Callan on yesterday's show. I saw the whole thing. I don't use Skype no more at all. Just to put out the links. That's about it. I may talk to a couple people on there because it's a little easier for them, direct messaging, but I don't use the ICW chat room on there for anything other than just to share the links because, yeah, I'm going to put at all and do this tweet one more time in here. And then we're going to get into this because, like I said, I only have so much time because they're outside. And I got to get done. So, now, here we go. I have had a few ideas come across my table, if you will, from some people asking me if I think we should do some cross-brand matches, for example. I think that's fine if it's a special event. I have no interest in I'm booking a show or Ed's booking a show, Cal's booking a show, and we randomly use guys from each other's shows because at that point you might as well just have one big giant roster. But I'm mentioning it because I'd honestly like to get feedback from everybody and see what people think, see what people feel. If it's like, whoa, wait, that sounds fun, that sounds awesome. I want to hear it. Also, with all the new talent that has come in, because we have had a big influx of new talent recently, and a lot of the older guys have gone. Someone had suggested maybe it's time for a draft. Now, I know Ed said he likes his roster. I know Callum said he likes his roster. I like my roster, but it's not up to just us 3, even if we run the business, so to speak, because we're a family here. Everybody gets a say. So I want an opinion on that one. If people think a new draft is needed, just so I know. Also want to mention this. I'm trying to get a season hooked up to play Madden with Ed. Ed and I were talking about doing a season of Madden and where we might live stream the games. Don't know how many people would tune in to watch our series, if you will. So if that's something you'd be watching, let me know. I also have baseball. MLB The Show 21, and I've got Call of Duty World War II. These are games I'm looking to play online with some other people. So if you have these games, message me. Let me know. Oh, let's get some shit going. We'll have some fun. Now, I know for me, like I see gangsters say, shake the whole bitch up. Hey, whatever's going to make the fucking company happy is what I want to do. I know I'm offering trades, and I want you guys to do this. Technically Perfect is in the chat room, and I'm going to use him as a perfect example. It's not that he had an issue with Worldwide. He was fine where he was. But he decided, hey, I'd like to try my hand over on Chaos. So he took it upon himself to say, hey, Ed, can you work out a deal to get me on your roster? And that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Negotiate. Ed came to me and said, hey, Technically Perfect's interested in coming over here. What do you think? I exactly said to him was, look, if he would rather be there on your show to have more fun, let's do it. So we worked out a trade, and the trade was made. Technically Perfect got to go to Chaos where they wanted to be. No harm, no foul, cool. So if you're on a show right now and you are not happy, or you are happy but you want to try something somewhere else, for the love of God, please contact somebody. If you're on Callum's show and you don't like something, tell Callum to trade you, or go to the show you want to be traded for, and they can negotiate for you. Now, I'll tell you right now, if you're on my show, if you are on my show and you want to go, I will do everything in my power to help you, because I want you to enjoy ICW at its fullest. And here's the thing. I know if I was in y'all's shoes, I would love to compete on all three brands, just see what each one feels like. Because Ed's different from me, Ed's different from Callum, Callum's different from me, and different from Ed, and I'm different from both of them. It's a different feel for all of us. We all do things differently, and we all do it a different way. So you might sit down and watch the show, but until you're actually on the show, that's when you really feel that vibe from that particular person. So that's why I look at it and say, hey, we need to give you guys that opportunity to bounce around if needed, be on different shows if needed. So, I mean, Vernon says that's no lie. Vernon's been all over the shows trying to get a feel, getting his feet wet everywhere. So he knows what it's like to try and experience each freaking show. So again, if you guys are not happy on a certain show, please let me know. Please let them know. Have fun. Have freaking fun. Okay? If you're not happy with your current call, for example, and you want to retire him, let's retire him. Let's create something new. If you have a current guy and you want to try a new call, but you want to keep your current guy, there's plenty of people have more than one call. So that's no problem either. We can make it happen. I'd rather have 3 shows, 50 people on each show, and we only have 50 people total because everybody's got a call on every show. And some of you do. Some of you have a call on every single show. So you already know what it's like to be on each show. So that's cool. Some of you have multiple calls. They're all on the same show. Whatever works. But the reason, like I said, for the report is I'm coming to you guys as the handlers, as the call wrestlers. What do you want? I have my pen. I have paper hat. Write down any ideas, suggestions, so I don't forget. Then we'll do a conference call, if you will, a meeting, usually through Skype, me, Ed, and Callum, or I'll talk to each one separately. They'll talk, and we'll go over some of the stuff. If I write things down, we present it. We'll have some fun. We'll discuss things. We'll work some things out. We'll really go over some things and see if we can present things to you guys to make you guys have fun. Because here's the thing. There's a lot of call companies out there. Like I said, some of you are in multiple call companies. Like Clinton, for example, he's in several. So he knows what each one brings to the table. He knows what each one has that he likes about theirs over others. Here's what I say about mine. 1, I don't have all the glitz and glamour and the hoopla. If you go to Twitter, you'll see these people post these tweets and they have these little pictures cropped out and all the little calls and all these little glitzy bullshit. Great. Then you'll see these people have these great setups, this, that, and the other. And then you go to their shows and you hear fucking Michael Call calling the action. Okay. All I can bring to you, all Ed can bring to you, all Callum can bring to you is ourselves and what you want. So for me, as a call handler, and I've been a call handler and I've left companies, I can't be in a company where there's not interaction. I can't be in a company where they don't put in all the effort. Okay, and now, like, one thing I'm about to say, I hate the fact that I'm about to say it because one of my biggest supporters is going to take it the wrong way. And then again, he won't take it the wrong way. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to word this because I don't want to offend him because he is one of my biggest supporters and he's my right-hand man when it comes to a lot of stuff. And that's James, as in James Sargent. James doesn't call his shows and it drives me fucking nuts. I'm not going to lie. I hate when a guy runs a show and doesn't call his own action. I don't know why it bothers me, but it does. And honestly, for my sake, I'm glad that he doesn't because if he did, he would probably bury me. Because James is an amazing fucking guy. He's got great ideas. He's got great shit. I wish I could tell James Sargent today, James, close CSWA today. I buy you. That's right. I'm going to buy your roster out in storyline, of course. And anybody who wants to stay with your company comes to the ICW and we create a 4th weekly show. And James calls the action and joins me. I'm not going to lie. That's my ultimate dream right now. I want James Sargent, ladies and gentlemen, to close his call company, become a part of ICW, and call our 4th show. And we whittle down some of this roster a little bit, move some of the characters to his show. Because for fuck's sake, I got 20 guys, I think, in my TV rankings. I could give him 10 guys. Fine. Off they go. Ed has been playing it smart. And once he hits a little higher than 10, 11, 12, he's been firing motherfuckers for not doing their job. To keep it at 10, so it's peaceful. I got 20. So some guys do get lost in the shuffle as a result. But that's just an idea I would love to have. I'm not going to lie to you. So that's me telling you an idea that's going through my head. But then again, it might be the stupidest fucking thing. But to get to my point, I don't like when companies do that. Because to me, it's like there's no storylines. There's no interaction. There's no calling. I don't know what's happening. All I'm hearing is Michael Cole talk about shit that's WWE oriented for your show that drives me crazy. Or guys who will do a show and there's no commentary from Michael Cole and his team or themselves. It's just silence and all you hear is of the ring, ding, ding. Stop. Get involved. Drive me crazy. But my point is, that's what I bring to the table. I try my best. Also, I want to let you guys know this. I am strongly considering making my show, as in worldwide, a television performance. A television presentation. And what I mean by that is off to the right-hand side. If you're watching this right now, you see the chat. I'm not going to acknowledge it. The whole show. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Vince McSham. If you're not familiar with Vince McSham, look him up. He's fantastic. He does voice changing. And he acts like he's actual real wrestlers from the past. He's fantastic. I love that guy. He does what I'm about to say. So does some other people. And I think it's the greatest thing to do. But the main reason why I haven't done it is because I interact with you guys. But it gets to me to the point where when I come on the air, we have the intro. I play my intro music. We go to the announce desk. That's what we do. We go to the announce desk, which would be me. I will talk about the show, the upcoming matches, mention things from the other show, and not acknowledge the chat room at all. So the whole time you're listening to me, you feel like you've turned into a TV broadcast. I think that would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, and it's the goal. It's the absolute goal. Now, while I'm talking to everybody, I'm going to check something on the game because I wanted to do this earlier and I did not get a chance. If I can make this happen on the game, I am. So, we're going to come over here. We're going to turn on the trusty PlayStation. Trusty PlayStation's going on. You guys can see. I have an idea of something I want to do. And if I want to do this, I'm going to do it. I should put it this way. I don't want Madden in there. Let's turn Madden off. What the hell? All right, we're going to turn that off. Yeah, I was playing Madden. I was doing my franchise, my personal franchise. What did Gangster say? I said, same gangster. What? Cool. Gangster's liking the idea of what I'm talking about. That's cool. All right, we're going to go into this game for a minute. And I'm going to check this. And we're going to see if my plan can happen. Because if it can happen, you guys will see what I'm talking about here in just a minute. Okay. Whole bunch of question marks. Retweeted it, and that's fucking Brandon Ace. Brandon, why is your shit all question marks? That's fucking crazy. Nathan Brittles. Nathan Blade. Okay, Nathan Brittles is going to be joining ICW. He has a character by the name of Nathan Blade. I'm going to see. He's Thomas O'Connor's friend, and he wants to join the company. So we're going to get him taken care of here in just a minute. Not sure what show preference he would have, because right now it's up in the air. Guys can pick whichever show they want. So I'm just going to go over here, and I'm going to see if I can locate him. I'm going to download him myself in case I need him. Oh, there he is, Nathan freaking Blade. CW hashtag. Beautifully done. NBK. NB2K15 UK. Haha. Okay. I'm going to download him. Thank you, Mr. Nathan. Not one image. I love that. I didn't even realize what he looks like. Let's see. Simple, basic. That was like the Welsh guy. That Welsh logo. I don't know what the hell that is. Who knows? All right. Now, I'm going to go into create a match. Okay? If I can make one. Yeah, I have over 50 matches already. So I gotta delete some. So that's all we gotta do, delete one. No big deal. Now I can make this new one. All right, now 1-on-1. Normal. Let me see. This says Iron Man on. This is what I wanted to check. Look at that. 60, 5, 10, 15. This is what I'm going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like how it's Iron Man. That's what sucks. So let me see if I can turn this off. Time limit. There it is. Yes, I can. With the time limit off. Starting effective immediately. Worldwide's going to have time limits on all their matches. All my matches are going to be 10 minutes long. Main events will have a 30-minute time limit. Main events, 30-minute time limit. 10 or 15 minutes, depending on the match. Maybe 20. I don't know. If the match exceeds the time limit, ding, 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 we've got ourselves a draw. It's Scouse. What? Scouse? Scouse? What are you talking about, Tom? So that's what I'm doing. So you guys know. I'll set that all up later. I will set up each and every time limit. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Say, look, MLB The Show, whoever's got baseball, maybe we can do an online thing. I don't fucking know. Red Dead Girl. Look at that. Boxing. Creed. I don't know if you guys have played that game. It's actually pretty cool. I downloaded the Action Arcade Wrestling. You guys have seen it on this channel. The fucking game sucks. I was doing this, but it wasn't getting many views, so I stopped doing it. It's been a while since I did that Mega Baseball shit. I should get back into it. But there you go. Thoughts on that idea? I'm going to be adding time limits. I'm going to be adding time limits to my matches. Like match momentum, I always do match momentum normal. I always do it normal because I want it to be normal. I want it to feel normal. I don't want them to go in there and be slow or crazy. I just want it to be normal. Oh, cool. Thank you, Thomas, for letting me explaining that. I knew it was something like that over there. Shit. All right, John, I've seen your message. Mr. Greg, I love you. Yeah, I want to do a Madden League, Feck. I see that with a bunch of us and do a league. And my league would be real simple. You have to play one game a week or it gets advanced. I suck at the game, so I wouldn't doubt it, Smokey. I just want something to do. There's times when I sit here and my wife sits on this goddamn couch and watches TV all day, and I'm bored as shit just sitting over there doing nothing. So I'd like to have something I can do. But nonetheless, please message me. Use the boards. There was a lot of conversation going on today on the Skype, and that's cool. Take it to the boards. Maybe more people will start chiming in. Not many people are using Skype anymore. A lot of stuff happening on Skype. Or not Skype, the boards. When you trash talk on the worldwide, I can only speak for me. I will look at all the trash talk going on in the worldwide, and some people are high as fuck. We suspended Feck today, effective immediately, because we think he's on drugs. So if you guys didn't see that, that's on the board. It's fucking hilarious. But I have to look into Hangman, and I have to look into Damage, because I think they're fucking on drugs too. For some reason, they think they're members of the EOV. I don't know what the fuck's going on. They're playing mind games or what the fuck. It's killing me. Because if they're fucking around, it's hilarious. Or if they're confused, it's killing me. Back, pay attention to the boards. What's going on, James? James, rewind the show back and watch the replay. You'll hear some of the stuff I was saying because I bring you up. Talk about you for a few minutes. But yeah. Freaking hilarious. I don't know if anybody's caught that on the boards, but it had me crying. They acted like they were part of the EOV and not the truth. I was so confused what was going on. It's freaking priceless. But a long story short with this report, like I said, I just need to know what you guys want me to do, what you want to bring to the table. I can try. Bonebreaker's like, yeah, what the fuck? Because he's involved in that damn threat. I was so confused. I think they're fucking around playing mind games. Fucking killing me. Like one of them said, excuse me, I'm on a contact high from Feck. I don't know what I'm talking about or some shit. I fucking damn near pissed myself. So I'm wondering if that's what they're doing the whole time. I have no idea. But I'm going to try to do with my next show, present the thing as a complete television broadcast. I wish I could do like Vince McMahon and do multiple voices and I could talk with myself. I suck at it because the best I'm going to be able to do is, oh my God, what a move, Billy. Oh my God, this is right. Billy's here today. And we are going to say, where's my daddy? Okay, well, that was a long time ago. But we can bring Billy back and make him an announcer. Holy shit. Oh my God. But it would be cool if I could do commentary with myself or with somebody. Because I don't want to do Billy all day. No, I don't. Billy, boy. All right, but what the fuck? What the fuck am I seeing right now? It says CTE diagnosed in fatal shooting. Experts, former NFL players suffered trauma. Who the hell are they talking about? Philip Adams. What the fuck? I don't even remember him. Anyway, gonna hear that in your name. Were you around when Billy was a part of the company, Smokey? I don't think you were. I don't think you were. But Billy was a major part of the company, and he looked for his daddy. Billy ended up becoming a world champion, for God's sakes. One of the worst things that ever happened to this company. That's freaking crazy. Also, Feck, you thanked Jamaican Posse for letting you in the group. There is no group, you fucktwat. It's Ziggy and you, because Doris was fired. Pay attention to what's going on. Doris was fired. Ziggy needed to find a new partner, so he went to the next guy that he could find, the next Jamaican. Even though Jamaicans don't talk like this, man. It's a stereotype. And he picked you. I literally went to Ziggy and said, pick anybody you want. And we'll see if we can make it work. And when he said, give me Feck, he's also Jamaican. That should be perfect. Let's go. I ran with it. I know you need a tag team partner at all costs. So, yeah. But again, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. We've been at it a half hour. Send me your thoughts, opinions, suggestions. Message me privately about the idea of a new draft that's been mentioned. If we did a new draft, it's going to happen one of two times. One, it'll either be probably the start of the new year. It's probably the start of the new year. Or it will happen after our major pay-per-views. Our major pay-per-views are taking place in March or April. I forget which one it is. That's when we do our WrestleManias. So that's pretty much the best I can give you on that. I'm going to double check right now. I'm bringing up the boards myself right in front of me. Just make sure I'm not fucking wrong. Hey, look, Greg's calling me and I'm on the air. Greg, I can't answer you when I'm on the air there, pal. I love you and all, but Jesus, what are you doing? You must not realize I'm still in the air. All right, let's see. Worldwide pay-per-views. All right, so you know, yeah, that my WrestleCade is in March. That's right. I got WrestleCade. It takes place in March. So it would be after the March pay-per-views. Callum for Inferno. I always forget what the name of his is for some reason. Wrestle War. His is Wrestle War, and I believe Ed has WrestleFest. I'm going to double check, make sure I'm not wrong. So we got WrestleCade, Wrestle War, and WrestleFest, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if I'm right. Yes. Well, I'm after this. What do you guys think of me bringing back the women's division? Thoughts on me bringing back the women's division? Just out of curiosity. Yes, WrestleFest Fred. Beautifully. Okay, yeah, that's right. But those are in March. So it could happen after March. So, yeah. Yeah, 20 matches already. That's insane. Yeah, you only just, wow. Take Keith James, for example. That fucking kid's 87 matches in singles. Just singles, 87. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. Again, please message me anything you've got. Anything you've liked, anything you heard in this show that you think we should do, and message me on the boards. There's now a thing called general discussion. If you guys haven't seen it, use it. Bring up some ideas. There's also that section called questions. You can bring up questions about ICW or anything if you want. You can ask anybody, what's your favorite color? It's a question. Anything you can make it active. I also told Ed, I want to see what you guys think of this, because this was my idea to make the boards active. I was going to create the 24/7 title. But I told Ed I kind of don't like it because it's kind of similar to the hardcore title, which is on his show, and I don't want to disgrace that title. But a 24/7 title used on the boards. Now, what I would do is my first post would be like, the 24/7 title is now active. The belt is now sitting on Joey Balcone's desk. Whoever picks it up first is now the champion. So Bonebreaker, who's just the first name I happen to see in the chat, and say Bonebreaker, then makes a response. He replies, Bonebreaker walks into Falcone's room and he takes the title with him and he leaves with it and he heads down the corridor. He's now the champion. He's claimed the title. Now let's just say Darren responds with Max the Omega. And he says, Omega attacks Bonebreaker. He hits him with a shovel. He covers him. The referee counts 1, 2, and that's where he stops. I, Ed, or Callum would have to respond with 3 and count the pin down to give Omega the title. In the meantime, Bonebreaker could respond with kick out. So he's kicked out of the 2. He didn't get pinned. Kick out. Bonebreaker gets up and he runs into the parking lot. Gets in his car and he takes off to Disneyland. Now we know he's in Disneyland. So the next person responds. While Bonebreaker's walking through the park at Disneyland, he gets attacked and run over with a golf cart, hit with a pile of popcorn, and there's the cover. 1, 2, leaves it at 2. And then what happens? Me, Ed, or Callum got to slap the 3 or he can kick out. So say Callum gets one and goes 3. Now Callum will say 3, winner, and new 24/7 champion, whoever it was, And now you've got to start attacking him. It just keeps the boards crazy. It just keeps it crazy. It would be out of control. Smokey, nobody hates you on the boards. It's all in character. And I'm going to say this to you right here, right now, when it comes to your call. Your call went out and said, I will be a fighting champion. I will defend this title. You got challenged. Granted, it was by a young guy, and I understand your comment of prove yourself. Prove yourself. But whether we like it or we don't like it, when you basically said prove yourself, you did not prove to be a fighting champion. You said, nope, taking a step back. I want you to prove yourself. Instead of saying, you ain't worth my time, bitch, but let's fucking go. Get them options. So what ended up happening was all the young guns, is what I'm going to call them, decided to pile up on you and attack you, verbally abuse you, and call you this and call you that. And you've stood your ground by saying, prove yourself. Then one of the guys, I'm not going to lie, Smokey, when my man came at you and said, I'm 100% win percentage and you're 35, now what's your excuse? I was hoping you came at him with a good response, but you really didn't respond to that. So for me, if I was a call handler and you challenged yourself, so to speak, by saying you're going to be a fighting champion, I'm going to step up and challenge you and say, then what the fuck, let's go. And when you back down by saying I ain't worthy, I'm going to call your ass out. And that's what these guys have been doing. And it's made for some good reading because I've been enjoying the back and forth. You come at them with some very good reasonings. I mean, your excuse, while it's still an excuse, is legit. Prove yourself. But it's still an excuse. And when they come at you and say, fight me, while they are not worthy, some of them, they still have a valid point. So it's made for fun reading, which is why I love these boards. So I want to see what Callum does with it. So far, it's been nothing. Gangster was in the chat. I noticed Gangster's been called out on the boards and hasn't responded. I wonder where that's going to go. But there's all three of us have a locker room, and it's been so much fun watching this shit. So much fun. But hit the boards up. If you can visit the boards at least once every other day and just comment, hit the general discussion. How you guys doing? Tell us about your day. You don't have to involve yourself in always in the trash talk. I would like to get to know some of you guys a little bit more. Some of you guys I only know through the wrestling game, and that's it. That's how I met Ed. That's how I met Ed, through e-fedding. It was on the Jeep Ed Geeks off that, who the fuck was Chris Gibson, who just joined. He joined us. He knew us from there. That's how me and Ed got together. I ran GWA. Ed ran UCW, which we used to have here on call. And we had so much fun. And then Storyline, I basically bought out UCW, and Ed joined me. And he's been my right-hand man. I've been his right-hand man ever since. And we've done e-bed after e-bed, and we've had many of failures. We've had many of what the fuck have we been doing? We suck. And we ran a couple of call feds. Some things went down. Ended up some of the stuff having to close. But we learned. And here we are today. And ICW's been going for 2 years strong, and it just keeps getting bigger and better. Maybe too big for our britches right now. That's why I mentioned a fourth show and mentioned James Sargent, who said, oh, check the replay. I did mention the fourth show to Ed and told him let his son call it, but he had no interest in it. I was going to let Powerhouse call the fourth show, but with what I've seen Powerhouse doing with his AWF, I couldn't do that. Because Powerhouse will start a storyline and then forget all about it. Never finish it. Just weird. By the way, it's not beer for some of you going to want to ask. It's soda. I don't drink. Anyway, I'm out of here. We're going to speak. We're going to have fun. I'm going to try and do some more of these. I'm going to try and get Ed and Callum to do these live things too so you guys can see the face. Okay, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. The face behind the voice and get to learn. Maybe we'll have a Q&A one day. Maybe we'll have a straight Q&A. We'll talk about our e-betting experience. We'll talk about real wrestling. We'll keep it wrestling-oriented. Maybe have some personal questions, but not too much, so we can get to know the man behind the face. Wow. But in the meantime, hit the boards. I'm going to try and go live as soon as I can. Right now, it looks like I'm going to have to go stupid fucking live at 8, 9 a.m. Thursday, so you guys know. That's when I'm probably going to do my next worldwide. And as of right now, it looks like I'm going live around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock on Christmas fucking Day with Seasons Beatings, which I don't want to do. But like I said, my wife's not going to be here. She's gone till 10. My kids are going to be doing what they want to do, and they're not going to want Dad to bother them. So I might as well do a show, take a small nap, because I work Christmas night, but I'm off Christmas Eve. So as of right now, that's the best I can give you. I'm going to go live around that time, Thursday. If I can do another show or two before Christmas, I am. But right now, her schedule's been crazy. She has so many hours of vacation left. It's unreal. So many days. Like, she's literally been working 2 days a week for the last 3 weeks because they're all vacation days. Because she doesn't use them. It's insane. Try spacing them out. But I look at it like this. On Christmas, everybody's probably home because most places are going to be closed. There'll be a few people having to work. So all it's going to be for me is a matter of who's sitting at home doing nothing. Because a lot of people will bounce from family to in-law, whatever. So I may get a good turnout or I might get a shit turnout, but that's going to be the nature of the beast by having to do it on Christmas. Oh, well. But I'm trying not to if I can. I'm letting you guys know that now. My goal was to go live Christmas Eve. Again, that depends on my wife's schedule. I will let you guys know for sure when my pay-per-view is. But yes. Also, bone-breaking action. Get subscribed. Go over there and watch that fucking psychopath do the shit that he does. It's fucking hilarious. I fucking can't deal with this fucking guy. It's fantastic. If you're not subscribed to the Professor's channel, okay, Playtime Wrestling Federation, please get subscribed over there. LJN's motherfucker. That's all I can say. God damn it, the greatest wrestling action figures that ever lived. Get subscribed to those two channels. James was in here. Subscribe to his fucking channel. Okay? Show James some goddamn love. Let him know that you care about him with the CSWA wrestling. That's why James has got the motherfucking wrench. Because he's the man. Okay? Get subscribed to these people. Get part of their shit and have fun. But what I want to see, you know what, I want to tell Bone Breaker some of the stuff I want to see. Bring some things to him. Bring some things to the table. Because I'd like to see some Macho Man Randy Savage involved. In fact, You got the Macho Man Randy Savage mini-me. Ooh, yeah. That's pissing me off, though. It doesn't say Macho Man on the back or the stars are missing. I was going to paint them on my goddamn self. But either way, and I hate the fact that they're green. It should be the pink trunks, in my opinion. But the green is always used, and a lot of people don't know why. The green on Macho Man and video games and other things is for one reason. That's the color of the trunks he was wearing when he beat Tito for the Intercontinental title. Not many people know that. And I don't know why. Because Macho Man is wrestling gold. He's the wrestling gold, motherfuckers. Ooh. Get chills. I'm getting chills. All right. Anyway, I'm wrapping this up. Again, you guys know what to do. You know the nature of this call. You know what we want to do. I want to improve. So come back at me with some shit. Let's improve. And again, I told you about the trading. Told you about not being happy on a show you're on or want to try something else. Don't be afraid to ask. Now, doesn't mean you're going to get moved. But a discussion will happen. That I can promise you. We will discuss. We will discuss. There's no doubt about that. But I'm out of here. Later.